Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Hope you're doing well. This is a reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and it's timeless, so whenever you come across this message and if it resonates for you, you'll know in the first few cards if it resonates for you, if it's your situation. And this is all what Spirit wants to say about a situation that's around you right now, about energy that's around you right now. So let's see what Spirit want to talk to you about today, Sagittarius. Okay. We've got deceit. Somebody hasn't been very honest with you, have they, Sagittarius? Angel of Balance. You're working out what to do with this right now, Sagittarius. Somebody's done something that has been not very nice to you. I'm hearing unkind, and you don't know what to do or don't know how to balance this situation. I feel like this has caused you pain. Situation, it's been quite hurtful. It's not like a deceit where you can say, oh God, and then just let it go. It's like there's a contemplation happening. No, there's too many there. I think that was me shuffling. There's something that wants to come out more about the situation. Okay. This feels very much balancing what you know is true. Yeah, balancing what you know is true versus this energy that's come towards you. Yeah, daughter spirit. It's like you know there's a way to rise above this situation, but it could feel quite difficult. Angel of strength. It's needing the strength to move forward in the way that you want to. This is also taming something that feels very wild or something that's got out of control. This situation or this personal situation, however it resonates for you, whatever's happened that's been deceitful, it's like finding the essence and the truth in the chaos. We've got thinking man. Okay. You're holding the answer in your hand. You just haven't quite released it yet. You haven't quite released it yet. Okay. There's something that needs to click in you. We've got love. Before you do something about the situation, there's something that hasn't quite felt right to deal with it yet, to deal with it fully, for this situation to come to a completion. But you're being very strong about this, Sagittarius. You're being very strong about this, about the action that you need to take away. The action that you need to move forward. Okay, we've got inner child. I feel like you're dealing with somebody else's inner child. Discover your life purpose. This person has been or this situation has been deceitful for you before. We've got sexuality. I'm just going to hide this card a little bit. YouTube can be a bit funny about these cards sometimes. So I'm just going to put that down there. There's healing that's being called for in this situation by. It almost feels like somebody else's healing is going to be activated by the action that you take. You understand that this situation is sensitive, but it's hurtful. Okay. we've got sexual arts. Okay. I've got sexuality and sexual arts here. So this could be to do with a romantic situation for you, or it could be to do with how you are showing up in the world and how other people are perceiving you, perhaps, in a kind of either creative or sensual way. There's something here as well about the energy of loving something that is about people's perceptions about love. Okay. What else is happening for you on this journey? This feels very much like somebody's words towards you, either in a work situation or a community situation, friends, family, any partnership, any kind of relationship situation. The words somebody has kind of given you, or the words that they've used behind your back and to you, that kind of two-facedness. I'm hearing two-faced here, okay? Let's get more about this journey. What does Spirit want to highlight about this journey? What's happening on this path for you right now? Taking shelter, the answers are within. I feel like you know you want to take the high road. Begin now. Take your first step. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. Somebody's judging you. Somebody's judging you, but it feels like they're judging you for a core part of who you are and how you are. And you're dealing with somebody else's inner child here. And it's caused you to retreat. This deceit has caused you to retreat. Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. I'm going to just put that down here. I almost feel like you've shared something with somebody and they've broken your trust. It's like you've said to somebody, please don't say this to anybody else, but... And it's taken strength for you to say this thing. And they have been deceitful and dishonest. Okay, but what's happened is they've come forward with really low vibrational energy, and it's like you want to react in a way that it's really from ego, but you know that it's best to act from a place of higher love. Fogged in, go slow, take time on this decision. You don't quite know how to deal with it. Okay, what to do, how to deal with it, what to say, how to conclude what's happened with this situation, with this person, with this event. Oh, okay. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand, unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be. Okay? So this is, I feel like you're on a path that is uncharted territory almost for you. Well, it is. Unknown territory, you're exactly where you need to be. Okay. You are exactly where you need to be. But there's a feeling here of instability. Okay. You are being who you are born to be, like your inner deepest, darkest secrets, desires. And that's what's been betrayed. Wizard of awareness. And wishing well. This is like, you can 100% see. Okay. You can 100% see what is happening here. you can see all aspects of this situation, all different angles of this situation. You've got the power here to either match this deceit. You know that you can see it and you can tap into it. It's not necessarily who you are at all. It's just you can see and tap into it. And you can see this person's inner child. And it's like almost praying for a resolution where you don't have to go down that road. It's like that. It's almost like this situation is giving you no choice. It feels like it could be giving you no choice. And it's taking a lot of strength to stay like in a rise above situation. Field of Dreams. Okay, this situation for me feels like, I mean, I usually read this card differently, but with this energy that's coming up here, it's like somebody's living in an illusion. Okay, they're living in an illusion. And it's like this energy is coming at you and you have no idea how to deal with it, because it's their energy is gaining momentum and you're like, okay, please give me strength on how to do this. And you don't want to unleash, with this thinking man here as well, you don't want to unleash the idea that you've got, because you know that you need to wait for spirit. Okay. Yeah. Walking, like taking shelter from this situation for a while, at least, while you decide what you want to do, is what feels helpful here for you, Sagittarius. We've got details, and gentle gardener. This feels like, it's almost like this person, if this person is a close person to you and it's not somebody that you can walk away from, it's like you have to ask them questions like, why did you do that? Why, like in a gentle way, with love, to their inner child. Why did you do what you did? Like, what made you do this thing, or say this thing, or put me in this situation? Find the details of what's happened from the person that it came from. And that could be the first step. But before you take this first step, it's like you need to have some time on your own. Is there anything else here, Spirit? Is there anything else here about this pathway? What's happening on this path for Sagittarius? What's happening on this path for Sagittarius? Come to life. Okay, this, whatever it is that originally has been the thing that caused the deceit, it's kind of twofold. It's caused problems within a relationship, but also it's brought you to life. This communication has brought you to life. It's kind of tapped into a strength and a way of thinking and being that has made you come to life. This feels very much like utilizing anger energy in a really healthy way. And that's with this details. When somebody does something bad to us, it's like just praying for them and their healing, and the inner child healing for them and for you. And actually having the patience to deal with the details of things, to get to the root of it, but doing it in a very gentle way. Yeah. We've got death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay. Because it's changed the dynamic. This deceit has changed the dynamic of the situation that you're in. It will never be the same again, but it's how you move through it, how you want to be, how you want to hold yourself through this. Okay, these are the lessons. What other lessons are being learned here, Spirit? What other lessons are being learned here on a soul level? Discipline. This discipline is what you say with your words versus what you say in your mind versus what you say to other people. So having time to kind of cleanse and take shelter and have some time for yourself, and knowing where on this thinking level, okay, you've the discipline to go down the right path and enter this daughter spirit. This feels like unknown territory for you, because where you usually might go like hell for leather for someone, or really approach the situation in a different way, where you might usually approach the situation in a different way, you're feeling, your instincts are telling you, your intuition is telling you to deal with it in a different way, because you've got this awareness. Loneliness, which could be making you feel quite lonely, okay, because you feel like you're dealing with it all on your own. But this taking shelter will help you. Something's being transformed here. Something is being transformed. Some relationship is being cycled, to a happier place. It's being cycled to a happier place for you. A happier place for you. Sagittarius energy is very rooted in the philosophies of Sagittarius energy is very much rooted in the philosophy of things, like and spirituality. It's very heavy truth, spiritual energy. So the fact that somebody has been untrue is could feel very very deep for you. You could feel very passionate and very reactive towards this, is the word I'm looking for. Very reactive. So if you're in doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. If you're in doubt about how to act, or about what's happening with this person, don't be. I want to get one more here. Your instincts are right here. Your instincts are right here. And this doubt's going to be alleviated by this level of detail. Okay. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. This whatever it is that you've been deceived by, whatever decision or the thing that you did before this deceit happened, the event before this deceit happened, you were in fear mode. Or you had fear connected to that. It was like opening yourself up to somebody's judgment, and they did the worst thing possible to you. Oh, that's upside down. And we've got health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. This feels like more physical, more spiritual, energetic, emotional health for you. Okay. Okay, let's see what Spirit want to say about the energy that's surrounding this situation. So what I was going to say before, I thought I lost my trail of thought. So when this doubt card came up, when Sagittarius energy is very rooted in truth, which could, because of this deceit, could be could be causing some resistance on how to deal with it, because you fight so much against dishonesty naturally, especially as Sagittarius energy, if that's influencing you very strongly in your chart. If you're in doubt about sticking up for the truth, saying the right thing, saying the truth, part of your life purpose is to be able to resolve these kinds of situations in a way that is kind. Doesn't necessarily mean that people walk all over you, or they get their way, or you have to veer off your path at all. But you can break part of your purpose is to break the illusion, but you have to do that in a way that is loving towards somebody else and yourself in a healthy way. Okay, but you can feel that right now. You can feel that completely. But it's the balance of, okay, how do I actually control my own urges here, my emotional triggers, what's coming up for me emotionally versus what the higher level is. And that's very hard balance, especially if we're feeling hurt, we're in a place of pain. Okay, what energy is surrounding this situation? What energy is surrounding this situation? Okay, we've got have faith in your dreams. And we have it's time to take action. This is very new energy. Okay, it's time to take action in the way that you know is true to take action. Possibly by having that conversation, or at least inviting in that conversation. And you can kind of put an olive branch out there without it compromising your values and your truth as a person. And it's finding a way to do that. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, this person did something to you that wasn't very nice at all. The way that they behaved with you. So it's time to release the negativity around the whole situation, for the whole situation, for the energy of the situation, moving past the people. Look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So this is you, Sagittarius. This is you knowing your direction from a higher perspective, from a higher point of view. Look at the big picture. Okay, emotions are running high. This is you and the person that this is in relation to. Okay, emotions are running really high right now. It's this inner child energy that's been coming towards you, but it's also putting you in a situation of high emotion. Okay, let's have a look at okay, let's have a look. Okay, I'm just waiting for Spirit to tell me which deck to go to. Okay, let's have a look at more of the details of this situation for you. You are doing very well, Sagittarius, with how you're feeling. Because it's like you want to lash out, but you're not lashing out. But it's certainly not the way that you could be with what's happened here. But you do. It's like you know you need to do something about it. Otherwise, it won't go away. It won't be resolved. It won't feel complete. Yeah, Hermit. Okay. Taking shelter. Earth, ground your energy. So the Hermit he's already reached the top of the mountain. He already has found light. But he's still searching, he's still looking. This is rest introspection energy. Okay? This energy is like grounding what you know, what you found. You're in kind of like what's been enlightened, and then being able to ground that in to the action that you take. Okay, but you are still searching for an answer here. You're still searching for something. You're searching for the truth. It's where these details come in. You're searching for the truth. It's like the whole truth. Okay. It's like the whole truth hasn't been revealed yet, and that is why you're not sure what to do. What else with this situation? So the begin now is like you could start by just asking questions. Simple questions, not even for the answer, but just to start kind of like giving what's happening a bit of shape that's understandable for you. Okay. There's something else in here that wants to come out. Okay. What else for the details of this situation for Sagittarius? Okay. There's definitely something else here. Okay, we're going to give it. Okay. You need to take time. You need to take time to contemplate this Two of Fire. So this, interestingly, Hermit, in the traditional tarot, you've got the Hermit that is on his own, top of the mountain, holding a light. And we've got somebody well, it looks like a cliff, top of the cliff, right at the edge of a cliff, with light, holding a light. If you know, like the traditional tarot illustration, it's very similar. The Two of Fire is taking action. Okay, this is, oh, okay, taking action. Yeah, Messenger of Fire and Magician. Right, so you have, be very aware of the communication that's coming into you, but of the words that you're using to other people. Don't necessarily run in too quickly. Get the facts and the details before you communicate. It is listening to hear, not listening to be understood type of energy. And the Magician, you've got lots of resources and like a toolkit at your disposal that you can use in order to navigate through this situation. Whoever this person is, or this situation is, or whoever these people are, it's not something you can move away from straight away. It's not like an acquaintance you can say, okay, I'm not going to pick up the phone to them again. It's like it's something you are being forced to deal with. It's very trickster energy. It's feeling very trickster energy. Okay, let's look at the action in terms of, because there's quite a lot of action here. In terms of this action, we've got a lot of fire here. What do we need to know about taking action? What does Sagittarius need to know about the action that... Yeah, okay. Discovery. Maui, discovery. So this is a journey to discover what's been happened. Through this journey of discovery, quite literally with this person, it's also a discovery of how you're going to do things differently. Anything else we need to know about taking action? I feel like there's one more coming. Okay. Yeah. Let me put that down. Yeah. Chaos set. There is chaos happening. We've got beauty as well. This is transforming something that feels really ugly into something that feels really beautiful for you. Yeah. You can, with this Magician card as well, what's happening here, you can turn that into something that is, you can transform. We had love down here as well. Down here we had, like, you can transform this inner child, situation that's coming up, that's really low vibration. You can communicate with that part of this person to help transform it, but it has to come from a place of love, and that can't come from emotions running wild at the moment, from the chaos, from the emotions running high. It has to come from, and this is the chaos that's happening, it has to come from a place of love, and that comes from discovering. It's almost like acceptance comes before love. Okay. Where are we going now, Spirit? This is, okay. What's the, like, longer term? Let's look at the longer term. So the reason that this is all happening. What's the reason this is all happening? More for the long term. Like, what's the reason this is all happening? Transformation. Things are happening at a cellular level. Deep healing. This is for you and for someone else. Okay. Transformation. This is happening. And we've got death here as well. Transformation. And we've got the Magician, which is all about transforming. You're transforming to come to life. When you look at the big picture, when all this negativity is released and you're looking at the big picture, this is kind of where you come to life. You come into your own. You understand how to transform something that's really negative into something that's healed. Okay, but this is on your life purpose. It's like you will be doing this for other people in the future when they come across the same situation you've been in, but it's like we have to go through something ourselves to fully understand it, to then be able to help other people with it. Okay, what else is happening? Why else is this happening? What's the long-term purpose of this? What's the purpose of all of this for Sagittarius? Okay. Council of Light, divine orchestration, help us in the subtle realms. This is this hermit energy and cleansing waters and the taking shelter that we had down here. Okay. Choosing the right counsel, but that's inside, that introspective, the right counsel as in the truth, the intuition, the truth that's lying underneath all of this chaos. Because these emotions are really low vibrational. They're not, and they are connected to deep wounds. This person, it might look like it on the outside, but they don't actually realize whatever they've done to be deceitful, they don't actually realize the severity and the harm that that's caused. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This is a whole new way of being for you. This is what we were saying. You need to integrate the energy in an experience in yourself to then be able to transmute that into the world. Okay? But through doing this honestly, through doing this through a place of honesty and through a place of purity and a place of truth, it's awakening something else in you. Okay, let's have a look at how Spirit are helping you on this journey. So the energy that Spirit are working with you on to help you through this, because this is very tense. It's like you're on a tightrope. It's very tense, but you're very strong at the same time for a lot of you. Okay, how is Spirit working with you at the moment? Yep, intimacy. This feels very much like, okay, there's a few things I'm getting with this. This could be a personal relationship. This could be a romantic personal relationship. This could be a very close relationship, rather than a more impersonal relationship, like a work relationship or so on. It could be more of an intimate relationship. This is somebody who acts very immaturely and who don't have the tools yet, or the strength yet, or the endurance almost to stay on the path of truth. It's like resorting to this inner child all the time. It's also teaching you the balance of your emotions and your spiritual side, like the human versus the spirit, the human experience versus the spiritual knowing. Okay, we've got boundaries. So where we said this discovery is having the discipline to have your own boundaries, where you can say, I just want to talk and I don't want to argue. I just want to find out what's happening with you why you did this right now. And if somebody starts shouting and being really aggressive, or being, you know, bringing out this kind of chaos energy, that your boundary is to say, no, okay, we can't do this right now. We need to calm down first, because you know that it needs to be in a, or if, you know, people are being quite spiteful, or it's going down to low vibe again, you know that it needs to be done from a much more unconditional love perspective, in order for the truth to resolve the situation, for it to come to the conclusion that it needs to come to. Because you're not going to release the negativity by building it up through an argument. Yeah, you're being helped through by divine consciousness here. This is very much the unconditional love energy. Okay, you're being helped through your own emotional waves with this divine consciousness energy. That will be really palpable to you. Okay, that will be really palpable. You'll feel that, and it's certainly there for you to tap into. So if you feel drained while you're taking this shelter time, and while you're in this hermit mode, ask for divine guidance for yourself as well. Okay. It's almost like asking for love, asking for the purity of love, so that it can wash away everything. We've got these cleansing waters here as well. It's like, so that you can wash away anything that is in this lower vibe, this chaos, so that this negativity can be released. And that's the bigger picture. This is it is making you come to life as well. This purity of this pure energy, this connection to the divine, is helping you come to life. Completion. This card is also completion of a spiritual path, completion of understanding all of the chakras, all of the different types of energy that we're experiencing as a human, and somehow coming to a completion with this. This feels like a spiritual completion. Yeah, feels like a spiritual completion. Many paths. It doesn't necessarily matter which way this goes in the real world, in reality, well, in the physical world, because it's not really about the physical of this. It's about the spiritual. It's about the energy that surrounds the situation, about the communication around the situation, the energetic reading of this situation. Yeah, the energetic reading of this situation. But you have in you already the awareness to move through this in a way that is really beautiful. Okay, the Aegean cross. So this is tapping into energy here on the earth plane, but also the energy of different dimensions. This is like moving from 2D flatness to something that is 3D, that you can tap into different sources, different spiritual sources, going through the eye of the needle, going through the eye of the needle, and being able to access something that can transform this situation, being able to access spiritual guidance, but spiritual power here to transform this situation. We've got the Rainmaker, and wash it all away. Purify it and wash it all away. Okay, I'm just going to get, for those of you where this resonates for a really close relationship, it does feel like a close relationship, not necessarily romantic. It could be a family relationship, but I'm just going to get something that might help with this situation here. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, this is twofold. This is the chaos. Could look like passion, but it's not passion. This card as well for me, with this energy that you're getting here, Sagittarius, feels very much like if you do resonate with twin flame, and that's not for everybody at all. But if you do resonate or align with that energy, could feel like that kind of runner chaser dynamic. And passion isn't always passion in a excitement sense. Passion is the word passion can disguise emotional low vibrational chaos. Don't forget, this is all new for you as well. Like, you're doing things in a very different way at the moment. Unknown territory. You're doing things in a way that is spiritually and energetically a lot more healthy, but it's like there's no rule book on this. You're really just using your intuition. You're diving deep into your senses here to move through. But you've got it all. I mean, we've got the Magician card here as well. You've got what you need to. Having these boundaries. Where did we have boundaries? We had boundaries somewhere up here. Oh, here. Having these boundaries as well to say, okay, I need some rest time, and I need some contemplation, some thinking time, and I know when it's time to talk, and I know when it's time to say no, that's enough, or no, that's not okay. For both people, it feels like you're looking at this from a completely different perspective. You can see what's healthy for both people. Okay, is there anything else? We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So there is reconciliation here, but it needs to be done, and it needs to come from a place of truth from both people. There's the possibility of reconciliation here. Reconciliation here. There is the energy of that for you and for this person, but it can only be in a divine consciousness energy. It can't be in a low vibe energy anymore, because this whole cycle will repeat again if this reconciliation isn't done with all of the things that have come up in the reading. It will come back, because this is also part of your life purpose, to be elevated from these situations, to help transform these situations. Okay, we're going to just take a look at guidance from spirit for you on when you're moving forward in this situation, Sagittarius. Squirrel, always prepared. You are the expert at hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. This feels very much like using your ability to navigate a conversation in a way that is fruitful and feels lighter, because this is very heavy energy that we're dealing with, and it feels you have the ability to make that feel lighter, to then come to this conclusion using this energy, utilizing this energy that you've already got access to or that's within you. And life will give you all you need. Life will give you all you need. It's like, don't worry about what you have to say, right back to the beginning. Like, don't worry about what you think you have to say, what you should be saying, what you really want to say. Allow this daughter spirit to open within you, and allow that to give you the answers. Allow that to give you the words as well, the way that you communicate. Okay, let's get one more guidance for you, Sagittarius, for this energy. This transformation, this ability to transform energy is incredible. And there is pain, obviously, in this situation. Wisdom. There's pain in this situation, but it's incredible. And it's very special energy that's coming to you right now to be able to transform that. And I really feel very strongly that this energy is what you'll take forward in life, and also be able to help other people do this, and to see the light in this energy, and to be able to release this energy. So we've got Moose Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. This is allowing spirit to speak through you. Okay, coming from a place of wisdom, not from a place of not mirroring the ego that's coming up and the low vibration that's coming up. Okay, there's a lot of wisdom that you're learning, but there's also a lot of wisdom that you haven't inside of you already, because it's like, I feel for most of you, you've been on a path, like a self-discovery path, a spiritual path, for what feels like a long time, and you've already got a lot of this wisdom. It's now time to put that wisdom into action through this divine consciousness energy that you've got. And it's leading to an awakening. Feels like an awakening for you, the person that you're dealing with, the situation that you're dealing with, but also more at large. There's a larger purpose for this. Okay. There's something else that wants to come out, because I can feel that too. Okay. Where are we going, Spirit? Where are we going? Okay. Yeah, it's this purpose side. Okay, one more. We're not quite finished, Sagittarius. We're not quite finished. Okay. Right. No. Wait, postpone, say no. Remember to hold your boundaries. Okay? If you are trying to take steps towards resolution and you are met with lightning, set your boundaries. Set your boundaries, okay? And there's nothing wrong with saying no. There's nothing wrong with saying no, even if you're coming from a place of kindness. Having compassion from somebody is to be honest with them and help that, encourage and nurture that container for space. Okay, the final card we've got for you, Sagittarius, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations in the divine plan. So even if you are not sure whether what you're doing is right, even if it looks like nothing is happening in your world, in this situation, you're seeding something here, okay? You're seeding something and you're laying foundations. And this is the start of, you've done a completion of a cycle that's been very important to give you everything you need for this next chapter, for this next spiritual evolution, but also this physical evolution in your life. You've already come to the completion of that, and this is starting to seed now. So if you don't see the results straight away, remember that you're seeding by this new way of being, okay? And tap into your wisdom, and you are always prepared because you've done the completion. You've got the tools, and tap into your wisdom and this divine consciousness energy. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope that's helped you in your situation right now. I look forward to seeing you next time, but until then, take care.